She recently led the Indiana Fever to its first playoff appearance since 2016.
She is the biggest ratings lightning rod magnet, obviously, in women's basketball history.
Is, of course, Caitlin Clark, who just led the Indiana Fever to an above 500 record for the first time in 5 years.
Caitlin Clark just won Rookie of the Year. But you know what's crazier? She had to beat out some serious competition and shut down racist trolls to get there. Let's talk about how this rookie turned a rough start into a historic win. Picture this. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever start the season 1-8. That's rough. People were doubting her, saying she couldn't hack it in the WNBA. The pressure was intense. I mean, imagine being a rookie and having everyone expect you to be a superstar right away.
First basketball star Caitlin Clark was chosen as the Associated Press's WNBA Rookie of the Year.
All the votes are in and it's unanimous.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark was voted WNBA Rookie of the Year. Surprise, surprise. Put up the stats that the league had never seen before.
It's like Caitlin was living her own hero's journey. You know, like in the movies where the main character faces a big challenge? Well, Caitlin was right in the middle of her road of trials. But here's the thing, something was about to change. How did Caitlin go from struggling rookie to Rookie of the Year? That's what we're gonna find out. Now, picture this. Caitlin steps back onto the court after the Olympic break. The crowd's holding their breath. Will she sink or swim? Boom. She explodes. Records start falling left and right. What happened during that break that turned Clark from rookie struggler to unstoppable force? It's like Caitlin found her secret sauce during those few weeks off. She came back with a whole new energy, ready to prove all the doubters wrong. And boy, did she deliver. Remember how rough things were before the break? Forget all that. Post-Olympic Caitlin was a whole different beast. She wasn't just playing better. She was on fire. We're talking record-breaking performances that had everyone's jaws on the floor.
Caitlin Clark broke every offensive record that a rookie ever had, and some that veterans have had, assists and others. In your rookie year, all the hate going on yesterday, that idiot Carrington poked her in the eye. I don't know whether it was on purpose or not, but I know a lot of players, myself included, that knew how to do that on purpose.
It's like she went through some kind of basketball boot camp during the break. You know how in movies there's always that training montage where the hero gets super strong? That's basically what happened to Caitlin. Except instead of lifting weights, she was perfecting her game. And the results? Insane. Caitlin started putting up numbers that made people do a double take. She wasn't just keeping up with the veterans anymore, she was leaving them in the dust. It's like she downloaded all the WNBA skills and experience into her brain during that break. But here's the thing, it wasn't just about the stats. Caitlin came back with this new confidence, this swagger on the court. She wasn't playing like a rookie anymore. She was playing like she owned the place. You should have seen some of the games after the break. Caitlin was out there making plays that had even the commentators struggling for words.
She broke the single-season record with 337 assists, including a league record 19 in one game. Clark also scored the most points ever for a rookie.
Good for her. And
Clark was also named in the AP's All-WNBA First Team and the All-Rookie Team. The 22-year-old became the first rookie to record a triple-double. Clark also holds the record for the most three-pointers made by a rookie in league history.
1 minute, she's sinking three-pointers like it's nothing. The next, she's threading impossible passes through the defense. It was like watching a highlight reel in real time. And get this, all of a sudden, people started whispering about Rookie of the Year. Yeah, that's right. The same Caitlin Clark who had such a rough start was now in the running for one of the biggest awards in the league. Talk about a turnaround. While Caitlin was crushing it on the hardwood, a darker battle was brewing behind the screens. What unexpected opponent did she have to face off the court? And how did it test her in ways no game ever could? You'd think being a basketball superstar would be all about the glory, right? Wrong. For Caitlin Clark, her incredible performance came with a side of ugly. We're talking vicious trolls and racist comments that would make anyone's skin crawl. But here's the thing, Caitlin didn't just brush it off. She stood up and fought back. Imagine this. You're killing it on the court, breaking records left and right, and then you check your phone. Boom. A flood of hateful messages and racist comments. That's what Caitlin and her teammates were dealing with. It's like they were playing two games at once, one on the court and one against these faceless trolls. But Caitlin, she wasn't having it. She came out swinging with a statement that hit harder than any jump shot. Nobody in our league should be facing any sort of racism, hurtful, disrespectful, hateful comments and threats. Bam. Just like that, she put those trolls on notice. And get this, it wasn't just Caitlin. Her whole team rallied around her. They were like, nope, not today, trolls. Instead of letting the negativity drag them down, they focused on what really mattered, their game and their professionalism. It's like they built this wall of positivity that those hateful comments just couldn't break through. You know what's wild? Caitlin pointed out that these trolls weren't even real fans. They were just there to stir up trouble. It's like she saw right through their game and called them out on it. That's not just a rookie move, that's leadership right there. This whole situation, it showed a side of Caitlin we hadn't seen before. Sure, we knew she could sink three-pointers like nobody's business. But standing up to racism, that takes a different kind of strength. It's like watching a player level up in real time, not just on the court, but as a person. And you know what? It didn't just stop with Caitlin. Her stance echoed through the whole league. Other players started speaking up too. It's like Caitlin lit this fire, and now everyone's feeling the heat. They're all pushing for a better WNBA, one where the focus is on the amazing talent, not on hate. Caitlin had faced down trolls and silenced haters. But her biggest challenge was yet to come. The entire league was watching, waiting to see if she'd crumble under the pressure or rise to new heights. What career-defining moment was just around the corner for this rookie sensation? Well, buckle up, because Caitlin Clark just snagged the Rookie of the Year award. That's right. After all the ups and downs, all the doubters and haters, Caitlin came out on top. Let me tell you, this isn't just any old award. For Caitlin, this is like winning a championship. It's a big deal, folks. You know what's wild? The Indiana Fever didn't even make it far in the playoffs, but that didn't stop Caitlin from shining. This award, it's all about Caitlin's incredible resilience. It's like the league looked at her and said, yeah, you had a rough start, but look at how you bounced back. That's what being a true pro is all about. And get this, Caitlin's not even close to being done. She's already talking about how she can get better. In her own words, I think there are so many ways that I can continue to get better, and I feel like there were so many ways I could have been even better this year. That's the kind of attitude that turns good players into legends, folks. You want to know what's really cool about this win? It's not just about Caitlin. It's setting the bar for every rookie who comes after her. It's like Caitlin saying, look, the road might get tough, but if you keep pushing, keep improving, you can do amazing things. That's the kind of example that changes the game. Now, I know what you're thinking, but they didn't make it far in the playoffs. True, but that's what makes this even more impressive. Caitlin talked about how it feels when the season ends, saying it often feels like teams are playing their best basketball right before the season wraps up. Imagine how frustrating that must be, to feel like you're just hitting your stride and then it's over. But here's the thing, this Rookie of the Year win, it's not just a pat on the back for Caitlin. It's a big neon sign saying, watch out, WNBA, Caitlin Clark is here to stay. It's like the league is recognizing not just what she did this year, but what she's capable of doing in the future. Caitlin Clark's journey from struggling rookie to Rookie of the Year is just the beginning. She's not resting on her laurels. Clark's already talking about getting better next season. That's the kind of drive that turns good players into legends. But it's not just about basketball for Caitlin. She's using her platform to fight racism and uplift the WNBA. She said, there are so many great players, so many positive storylines that can be written and celebrated. Clark's not just changing the game on the court, she's changing it off the court too. Caitlin's story is more than just basketball. It's about overcoming challenges, standing up for what's right, and never stopping your journey to be better. She's showing fans that with hard work and determination, you can overcome anything. And that's a message we can all get behind.